that's probably the number one comment I get. Well, it's not a hater comment. It's still a constructive comment. And, you know, it's interesting is I actually got in, when I got into this industry, you know, the company that Dad was working with, their big thing was they were here to replace the PLC. It was the next generation. I think we've heard that quite a bit even today. Same thing. It was 1998, 1999. And yeah, this is going to replace the PLC. And here we are, 20 some years later. Yep, this is going to replace the PLC. And here's my argument with everybody that's like, oh, you shouldn't be teaching ladder logic, is if all the automation companies got together today and said, we're banning ladder logic from all of our controllers that are shipped from today on, then the majority of the equipment you got to work on is still ladder logic for the next 20 years. You know, so what I think more there, Dave, is, and I mean, I'm guilty of it. I've got to get a machine running. I need to get it signed off of so I can get paid. Mm-hmm. And that 5-second timer fixed my little quirk, and I can get my final payment. And nobody ever goes back and really looks. Well, yeah, what can we do to, you know, shave that off? Why was that timer needed? Oh, well, Tim forgot to put a sensor here. Instead of adding a $300 sensor, he decided to put a 5-second timer in there. Mm-hmm. And yeah, with a $300 sensor, maybe we can shave, you know, 5% off of our time. And that's a big dollar savings. So I don't, you know, and then going back to the need for evolution, I guess not revolution, is we should go back and look at these machines. And, you know, that plant I was working at was built in 68. That's one of the biggest things we did is, you know, you got a hydraulic cylinder coming down 12 inches, coming back up. Well, it only needed to move a half inch. I'm like, you know, if we added a switch for that just to retract and just bump that thing, you know, you know, you're a miracle worker. It's like, man, we never thought about, you know, short striking a cylinder before. I know, but those are the improvements that we need to look at. And that's also a way to, you know, get people into automation. Oh no, we don't need any PLCs. Well, you know, if we did this, you know, you're going to spend a few $1,000s, and you know, you're gonna make it back in 2 months. Well, that now you got them where they're going to look at it. But yeah, I don't usually get. In fact, this may be the only time I've addressed the whole ladder logic thing, so hopefully it doesn't go very far. But yeah, I mean, even if you think it is old and dated, if you're going to have people going out and working on machines, they need to know the old and dated. They need to know how relay logic works. Like, I mean, really relay logic, Dave, not the ladder logic. But I mean, that's part of what they're going to run into.